Time ago.
Do you want to try?
Stands tall, upright, never runs from a fight. He's America's judge. Knows what's right, knows what's wrong. Loves to say, let's get it on.
Let's get it on.
He's America's judge, and we love Judge Mills Lane.
Coming up, a party gets out of control.
So I got mad, and he came closer to me, and I was sitting down, and I stood up. I grabbed the camera out of his hand, and I threw it on the floor and broke it.
Closed captioning for the Judge Mills Lane Show is brought to you by...
It's Jennifer Leather's lowest price 4-piece living room package. A sofa and love seat for just $9.99, plus a free chair and ottoman, only from Jennifer Leather.
In this case, former high school wrestling teammates would like the judge to tackle a question. Who's responsible for a broken camcorder? The plaintiff, Brad, claims the defendant, Chris, deliberately broke his camcorder at a party, and he thinks Chris should pay. Is he right? Testimony in this case is beginning. Let's listen.
One of my friends told me about a party that was going on. So, well, I figured that I don't go to that many parties, so might as well bring my video camera to always remember it. You know, I get to the house, I ask the homeowner, Dave over there, if I could videotape.
Yeah. Who's the homeowner? Dave Paragona, you own the home, sir?
Yes, sir. No, my father owns it.
Oh, but you invited Mr. Lazarus to the party?
Yes, sir.
And you said it was okay if you brought the camera?
Yes, I did.
Okay, go ahead, sir.
And so, you know, I'm videotaping people. Everyone's having a good time, no problem. Then, you know, I'm outside, and someone calls my name. Like, hey, Brad, come quick and bring your camera. So I walk in the house, and I see a whole bunch of kids standing, yelling, screaming Chris's name. Like Chris, Chris, Chris. Then someone calls me over to the stairs. Like, hey, Brad, can I borrow your video camera? So I figure, what's the worst that could possibly happen to it? Well, 5 minutes later, all of a sudden you hear Chris yelling, screaming, like a noise breaking against the wall. I did not know what it was, but I just had a weird feeling that it was my camera. So then, what do you call it?
It was your camera?
Yeah, it was. It turned out.
Okay, so your camera was thrown against the wall and broken.
Yeah.
Do you know who did it?
Christopher did it.
How do you know that?
People told me.
Who told you?
Dave told me.
I saw him do it.
Mr. Paragona, you actually physically saw it?
Yes, I saw it.
Okay, party was at your house?
Yes, sir.
Describe the party. What was going on there?
There's only a few people.
How many people?
Yeah, 30 or 40.
How was the age of the people at the party?
They were 18, 17.
And was alcohol being consumed?
Not to my knowledge. I didn't give anyone alcohol.
Don't dance me around now, okay? I didn't ask you, and I'm not going to ask you to answer that question. I'm not going to ask you if you gave anybody anything. I'm just going to ask you if alcohol was being consumed.
Yes, sir.
All right, that's straight up. All right. Prior to the camera being broken, did you see Mr. Schlesinger? Did you see him?
Yes,
Had he been drinking?
Yes, sir.
Was he drunk?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right, well, all right, now I want to stop for 1 second. Mr. Schlesinger, did you break the camcorder?
Oh, yeah. Let me tell you, can I tell you my side of the story?
I
want to tell you what he left out.
Absolutely, you're going to get a chance to
Left
hear
out a little
it, but
detail,
we've
but
laid
yeah,
that to rest, all right? All right, now, had you had something to drink?
Yes.
A lot to drink?
Yeah. Why not?
Well, I don't know why not. I mean,
Yeah, I did.
How old a man are you? So you're 18?
Yeah.
And how old were you when this was going on?
17.
I don't know what your dad or mom puts up with or what they don't put up with, but you look like a guy, just looking at you and getting a feel for what's going on, you look like a guy that, you know, has a pretty good time in life, hootin' tootin' and stuff like that, right?
No tootin', maybe hootin'.
Hootin'. If I was your daddy, I'd have wore a stick out on you a long time ago.
Yeah, like you might. You want to try?
Yeah, now, hey, brother. I used to make my living that way.
I'm his bodyguard right here.
I'm his bodyguard. Okay.
Coming up, the fun is just beginning for the judge.
I've spoken to a lawyer. Even if they got the homeowner's permission, it's called invasion of privacy. It's unconstitutional.
Oh, gosh, I love
Have a case for Judge Mills Lane? Call 1-877-THE-JUDGE.
Let me hear your side of it from wherever you want to pick it up.
All right, you know, I really rarely drink. You know, I'm an athlete. I play football, I wrestle. I don't drink in season.
You were an athlete. You don't drink much, but this you hooting and tooting this night.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
And, you know, the party was going on. When we first got there, he had his camera. You know, he was videotaping people. He was putting it in people's faces. When I first got there, somebody warned him, Brad, when you get the camera out of my face before I smack you. You know, just, he was being annoying. He really don't have many
camera
friends.
wasn't
He was trying to impress people. He was trying to impress people by videotaping people thinking he's cool when he just was acting like an idiot.
The camera was an annoyance the whole night. That's about it.
Yeah, one at a time, okay?
No
Go ahead.
So I'm sitting on the stairs, and here's what he left out. I'm sitting on the stairs, and all of a sudden, some girl comes up to me, never met her in my life. She grabs my hand, drags me upstairs to his sister's room, and she's telling me that she wants me to take my clothes off. And I'm like, what is this? I'm like, I'm not going to pass up an opportunity. I don't know. So I had a button-down shirt on, and I had an undershirt on like this. Yeah. I took my button-down shirt off. I took it off, and I just had my other shirt on. And all of a sudden, I see the door open, and somebody besides Bradley, who he gave the camera to, comes in with the room, and then I realize this is a hoax, you know?
Okay, now, you say, was it Mr.
It wasn't Brad who had the camera.
Somebody else had the camera.
He handed it over to somebody, which means he gave that person the responsibility. Whatever happens to the camera is their responsibility.
No, hold on. I make... What I don't want... You can be as hip as you want to, but don't tell me what the law is.
All right. They open the door, and the person comes in with the camera, and then I realized it was like a joke. They were trying to get me to take my clothes off on camera. So I got mad, and he came closer to me, and I was sitting down, and I stood up. I grabbed the camera out of his hand, and I threw it on the floor and broke it.
So then what happened?
Tell him what else happened.
The whole night, when I came there, it was an annoyance with the camera in people's faces. People don't want to be bothered with a camera while they, you know, they're having a good time with their friends. And later in the day, I got a page on my pager from my mom. I went to go call my parents, and I went in the hall over by the bathroom. I was talking to my mom, and I think he was an 11th grader. He went to go use the bathroom. Bradley came following behind, wouldn't let him enter the bathroom unless he let him videotape him go into the bathroom.
He also
sick. I don't know.
He also asked Dave if he could hide the camera in the bathroom.
Yeah, he asked Dave if he could hide the camera in the bathroom at night and videotape people while they go into the bathroom.
Who the hell wants to see that?
Who wants to see people going to the bathroom? I don't know. It's sick. It's the bottom line. The bottom line is he's sick.
Basically, the long and the short of it is, you're at the party, you have a couple of shooters, you're drunk.
I guess that's what
right, okay, and you find you're offended by you having your picture taken, which is your right. You get the camera, you throw it on the ground, and you break it.
Yeah. Well, I got a question for you. You said isn't it illegal for him to tape me without my permission?
Yes, it is.
He didn't get my permission. No matter, even if he got the homeowner's permission.
Sir, the things that are legal and are illegal. Then there's things that are moral and not moral. Then there's things that you shouldn't do and you should do. If you're at a place where you can be taped and somebody is there and they've got a camera and you see it, just turn your back or get away from it. But it's not against the criminal law that I know about for somebody to tape you, although I agree with you that you should be asked.
Talking to a lawyer, even if they got the homeowner's permission, it's called invasion of privacy. It's unconstitutional.
Oh, gosh, I love it. I love it. Hey, be quiet and listen to me. There are very few things that I know a lot about, but this is one of them. The Constitution protects us from the police. It protects us from the state.
No, it's constitutional.
It does not protect us from each other. It is not unconstitutional for a private citizen to videotape another person. It could be arguably against a specific state statute. That could be, but it's not unconstitutional. You tell your lawyer friend that with my blessing.
Got you. 10-4.
Mr. and Ms. Lazarus, I take it that if you have something to tell, I know the camera belongs to you. I know you're the guard ad litem. Do you have anything to tell me? I'm prepared to rule that you think I should know that I don't know?
Yeah, I just want to say that the camera was a present to Bradley for his birthday and the holiday, and I'm very angry about it, and I felt very violated.
Well,
in fact, I was even considering filing criminal charges.
Well, I don't believe you get that on. I don't believe you get on criminal charges. I think he may have a defense to that, but he has no defense to the civil charges. You're going to win. Judgment for the plaintiff, $454.88, and you two troopers, Yeah.
Stay
off the booze.
Yeah, okay.
So the plaintiff wins, and he's compensated for his...
Poor Brad was at a high school party recording some highlights on his camcorder when his classmate Chris strolled over, grabbed the camera, and smashed it against the wall. Now, in his defense, Chris says Brad was threatening to film him during a naked romp with his lady friend, because everybody in high school says things like, lady friend. Yeah. Here, Judge Mills goes toe-to-toe with Chris, the unabashed camera basher. Finally, I think we found a bigger teenage thug than that Sopranos kid. Very exciting.
Mr. Schlesinger, did you break the camcorder?
Oh, yeah. Let me tell you, can I tell you my side of the story?
I
want to tell you what he left out.
Absolutely, you're going to get a chance to
left
hear
out a little
but
detail,
we've
but
laid
yeah,
that to rest, all right? All right, now, had you had something to drink?
Yes.
A lot to drink?
Yeah. Why not?
Well, I don't know why not. I mean,
Yeah, I did.
how old a man are you? So you're 18?
Yeah.
And how old were you when this was going on?
17.
I don't know what your dad or mom puts up with or what they don't put up with, but you look like a guy just looking at you and getting a feel for what's going on. You look like a guy that, you know, has a pretty good time in life, hootin' tootin' and stuff like that, right?
No tootin', maybe hootin'.
Hootin'. If I was your daddy, I'd have wore a stick out on you a long time.
Yeah, okay.
You
You
could.
might,
Do you want to try?
No, hey, brother.
Yeah.
I used to make my living that
I'm
way.
his bodyguard.
Those guys are cool.
Yeah, hit the ball guy. Bring it on, bring it on. Bring it on, punch him in the bunghole.
Shut up, Ass Muncher.
I'll kick your ass.
Shut up, Beavis.
I am Cornholio.
Kick your ass.
Punch my bunghole.